Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Lavender Rose Oracle. Wherever you are, I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is your first time visiting my channel. Welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I absolutely appreciate the love, support y'all give. Keep liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. It helps bring your energy into the channel, so then it allows me to channel messages that's more specific to you, while also it spreads the word, so then the people that need to hear this message, they receive it. We're here trying to help lives. We're here trying to change lives. Just help me out with my soul mission, you guys. And yes, only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't go trying to put your foot in a shoe where it don't fit. If it don't resonate, let it go. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It could be for someone else, because these are general messages. We're speaking to a big collective of people. Okay. So how are y'all doing, my Geminis? For y'all out of my 12 this time around, y'all are my last but very much not least. What's going on with my Gemini collective? My little twins. I'm feeling like a blank energy coming from y'all right now. It's like, it's very much neutral. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just, we just here with it, Sorry for the noise. I just put crystals in my sage spray. When I buy it, it already comes with crystals, but I be putting extra, like I put just for extra protection energy. We got some hematite in there. We got some clear quartz in there. I got some peridot in there. Heal the healer vibes. But surrender to the divine, the full moon. So I'm feeling like my Gemini is probably y'all more than, well, everybody should be, doing what they do. But I'm feeling like you need to forgive. You need to, focus on the good to get results. Be grateful for everything that you have received thus far. And just be in a positive energy. You know what I'm saying? For some of y'all, the full moon is tonight as well as last night. It will be a good time to take advantage of the energy of the new moon and manifest healing, manifest assistance with letting go, because some people in the collective in need to release negativity, the back of the deck energy, and also this is a full moon also on this card, and surrender into the divine, that negativity. For some of you, you could be a Scorpio cross watching, or you could have Scorpio placements. Excuse me. So it is in need to step into their North Node energy, step out their comfort zone and release that negativity. For some of you, you could be having a difficult time with forgiveness, which is partially, I believe, part of the reason why this Scorpion came out. The Scorpio, because I know the Scorpion in like the animal meaning, it can represent like holding on to past resentments, holding on to that time when you got stung, and someone you stung by that little scorpion stinger, and it's just really burning inside you, something that still has some type of control over you and still greatly upsets you. And for some of you, you need to really let that go. Like, honestly, I can relate to y'all on this. One of my one of my shadow traits, I would say, is definitely having a hard time forgiving. That's a work in progress with me. Like, I always try to remind myself, people are human, and every time somebody does something to you, you can't just up and like cut them off or just be like, fuck you, you know what I'm saying? It's just not fair. If all the mistakes that we make in life, it's just not fair to do that to someone. Everybody Think about the times in your life where you may have made mistakes and see how you changed from them and redeemed yourself from them. And people deserve that same chance, you know what I'm saying? And people that I have gave those chances to, sometimes they do come back around and they prove their self to, like, I really changed on some stuff. And it's like, I'm happy that I was patient with you. I'm happy I forgave you because you did change. And if anything, we become better friends or whatever than we were to begin with. And then there's some people I've gave chances and they fucked up and then they were still pretty shitty after too. And sometimes you do have to give those chances because some people can redeem themselves from it. And for some of y'all, I feel like it's something that may have pained you, something that may have hurt you, that you've had a hard time forgiving and releasing those negative thoughts, those negative resentments, and looking down to this person or the situation. And it's time to, push forward and move on from it. You know what I'm saying? And with the with the full moon, with new moon energies, definitely for letting things like that go and bringing that clean slate. But for the full moon, you can manifest and ask for assistance with those type of things. That full moon to manifest, to be forgiving. So I am a forgiving person. You already speak on it as if you already have it worked out and figured out. You know what I'm saying? So surrender that up to the divine and release that negativity. I'm getting called to get one more. So we're going to get one more. It's time. Like, I feel like it's time for you to do this. It's like overdue, It says a personal issue reaches resolution. In reverse. For some of y'all need to know, like, whatever it is, you might have been waiting for a sign or waiting for something to, you could have been waiting for something to be solved. For some of y'all had to let go of a situation with no closure, nothing for sure that let you know, like, for some of y'all weren't able to communicate with a person and get that proper closure that we all would love and appreciate in some situations. And for some people, sometimes that's something we will never receive, For some of y'all could be seeing the angel number 210 or be seeing 1002. I just felt called to roll the dice for some reason. So for some of you, so you can manifest things like support, or if y'all want some real authentic relationships, manifest those good and genuine friends and manifest whatever you desire. And some of y'all want, I feel like some of y'all really want companionship or friendships, relationships, just good positive ties. Like some of y'all, it's like, it's not even about love. I just want good, genuine people around me, like just genuine love. It doesn't have to be like a full-blown relationship. It could be a relationship with a friend, like a friendship or something. So some of y'all, it's like, that's all I ask, and manifest that by believing that it's, speaking on it as if it's already here. Manifest it by knowing from the bottom of your heart what you deserve. Take advantage of the full moon and, moon magic and things. Me personally, like I was telling my other collective, one of the other signs I did today, I put out my moon water, I prayed on it, I asked for the things that I want, speaking on it as if I already have it, and letting my spirit guides know that I'm thankful for everything that they've done and helped me with thus far. And those are little things you can do. Like, I'm not a moon magic expert. Like, I do my own little things that work for me. And, making moon water and spiritual baths and things like that is something that definitely helps with me. Helps for me. Another tool, I know a coconut is great. If you go out and buy a coconut, I get like a screwdriver, right, and puncture a hole in one of those 3 holes on the coconut. One is softer than the other 2. Poke that screwdriver through that, shake all the coconut water out. and do that, add it with some water, and I'll do the same thing. Pray over that, let it charge up in the moonlight through the night, pick it up in the morning with the moon water, mix the coconut water and my crystals and stuff, and I'll take a spiritual bath the following day with it. And y'all have another chance to utilize the moon's energy tonight. If you're watching it at the time when I drop this is the time I was reading those, so it's for you whenever you discover it. It doesn't matter if you see it later, just make it for the next new moon. And look, I seen this peek out, bubble bath. So some of y'all, you're in need of exactly that, a spiritual, well, not exactly that, it's the bubble bath, but exactly what I was saying, a spiritual bath. Some of y'all, that will be very helpful to help y'all like move forward into positive energy. For some of y'all receive these signs that are letting you know like something so big and amazing is, you know, in your future and right around the corner. But the only thing really holding it up is the fact that you are holding on to too much negativity and holding on to too much things that hurt you, and it's time to let it go. For some of y'all are scripting is something that's very amazing with you. Some of y'all really need to start writing down your manifestations and watch how them motherfuckers come true, okay? And some of y'all need to release, like same with manifestations. Write down the negative shit and burn that shit. Let it go. That's so healing. Like, I'm telling you, anytime I've ever done that, when I write down my frustrations and burn it, as that paper burns, it's like you feel that weight literally lift off your shoulders and you're like, yo. Sometimes it's not what you do, but the intentions you set on what you're doing. Like for me, that's a fountain. That fountain can just be a fountain, just a nice decoration. But for me, I pray on that water and I pray for clear messages. I pray for protection and peace over the collective. Every viewer that watches this, I pray for you all. I pray for every soul that crosses my path by tuning into my channel. And period. It's not always what you do, it's about the intention you set on it. Some people need to focus on their self-care, do something special for yourself, get your hair done, get a pedicure, go hang out with your boys, do whatever you gotta do. Wow. So what am I getting from this energy? So I'm getting from this energy, somebody might need to go out and have a great time. Get you a nice little tan. For some of y'all may need to, some of y'all are like, man, it's time for me to go ahead and get me a little tan. It also makes me think some people might need to go and work out. It might be something that may help you energetically with how you're feeling and everything, because it makes me think my gym that I go to has a tanning bed in it. So some of you may just need to go to the gym. For some of you, part of you being high vibing, you're vibing very high. From some of you had people doing like black magic on you. When I think of apples, I think of magic, honestly. So for some of you, you could have been being worked on and stuff, and that could be even part of why you have some of this negativity. Some of y'all could be feeling very resentful because the people that were doing those things to you, it's like, how could you do that to me? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. It's time to, I'm getting with this card, I feel like it's rooster to represent, you know, the little cock-a-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I don't know how to say it. But the little sound roosters do first thing in the morning to wake people up. It's time to wake up and smell the fucking roses is what I'm hearing. Wake up and smell the roses. It's time to wake up from this slumber, this sleep. For some of you, you could be getting newly into spirituality. It's time to wake up from this slumber. It's time to awaken your spirit. It's time to take this spirituality stuff seriously. Some of y'all are just watching tarot and you're looking at it all, like all willy-nilly, like it's not serious. But for some of you, like, you're starting to be more curious. You're starting to be like, what is this all about? And it's time to take that step to, let's dive a little deeper, and figure out how to manifest correctly. Figure out, what is this whole spirit guide thing? Like, what is all this? Like, someone's getting more curious about their spirituality. And I can definitely tell you, as a person that was once asleep to awaken, it's better on this side, to be able to view things from a higher perspective and things. It brings so much peace to situations. It's like things that if I was, I don't look at myself as, a regular human at this point. Like, when I was my, regular self before awakening, it was like things that would have like really broke me is like things I can look at now at a higher perspective, and it brings so much peace to me. It's not, life is never going to be perfect where, I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. It's not like we're not going to still go through our up and downs, but it is a beautiful thing to be able to find that peace and the silver lining within these things that we go through, and being able to be like, what, like, what's meant for me is meant for me. What will be. And to really see like some of that love that we didn't receive in other places. Like, for example, some of us came from broken homes, foster care, things like that. And the love that you may not have received from your family that you've always wanted, or your friends that you've always wanted, or your, anywhere in this world, that maybe that love that we're out here searching for and things, it's really always with us and has always been within us. All the things that we've wanted to know, that knowledge we're looking from outside sources, everything is within, and it all starts with us. And those are the type of things that spirituality has taught me. For me, I have both of my parents, but I felt like I grew up in a way like I had my parents, but I didn't have my parents, you know what I'm saying? And it was always a lack of love that I always was looking for, and it brought me to, look for it in the wrong places and be in such fucked up situations with so many fucked up people, you know what I'm saying? And it's like coming into spirituality and getting that relationship with God, getting that relationship with my spirit guides and, the higher powers, the divine source and things. It's like it showed me that I was loved and always loved, and I'll always have a family no matter what. And that's my spiritual fam, and I'm nothing but grateful for that. And I just want y'all to know, it's bigger things out here in this world. It's bigger, it's so much more than just the day-to-day life that we live. Like, it's so much energy and everything. It's so much more to that tree you walk by every day. It's more to that tree than just it being there taking up space, you know what I'm saying? It's more to you than just being here taking up space. You have a purpose. This is just, this is just a moment that you're living in, It's just a moment. This is just, we're infinite beings, you know what I'm saying? This is just a moment. We are here to learn a lesson in this lifetime, be reborn in another lifetime, you know what I'm saying? And you don't even gotta believe that. Believe what you believe. Everybody has different belief systems, and no matter what brings you here, it just matters what you get out of it. My advice is take what you can and learn a little bit from everywhere. I'm not telling you what to believe in, but I am telling you, why not expand on that knowledge if it's resonating for you, if it's something in these readings that you're hearing and it's something that's clicking with you, if it's something that's making you be like, dang, how do these readers know like what's going on in my life or what I'm thinking about? You never know. Like, you never know. We are all more connected and similar than we would like to believe. And this shit is real. Like, looking back, I never would have thought I would have been like a tarot or oracle reader. This shit still to me be fucking baffling me. Like, what the fuck? Like, tell young me this. I don't know if I would have believed you that this was going to be my destiny. This was going to be what I built myself up to. You never know what life will throw at you. You never know. You never know. Why not be prepared for it? Even being prepared, and sometimes you never be prepared for it necessarily. Just being prepared for whatever life throws at you. And by knowing that anything can happen. Knowing that whatever you want to do in life, it's attainable. A lot of us was raised to be feeling like we can't accomplish the things that we want to do. It's a mindset. It's a mentality. And you even making it to my channel or really any beautiful spiritual guide or spiritual teacher or messenger's channel that's showing you something, teaching you something, telling you the importance of tapping into your intuition and following your own inner divine guidance and things like that is nothing short of a blessing. And it lets me know that you're thinking different too to even make it this far. No matter what it is that brought you in, I'll be honest, when I was first starting my spiritual journey, my spirit guides was bribing me. They was bribing me like, you want they know I want to live a good life. They know I want to travel. They know I want to, be successful. That's how my spirit guides was bribing me. Next thing you know, they try to, make it look real nice just because they really was like, look, you have talent, you have skills, you got things that would really help the world. So do you want to be asleep and be a sheep and follow the crowd, or do you want to do something to change the world and help everyone? And my spirit guides know how my heart works. It's more important to me than all of that to be able to help people. And look, and now I'm here today helping people, delivering messages that can help people become better people. And even doing these readings, I'm a messenger. I'm just here allowing my spirit guides and your spirit guides to speak through me. I look back on my readings and I'm learning from it just as much as y'all. And I'm like, that's real. That's some real shit. My knowledge mixed with their knowledge. We come together and we deliver these messages to help awaken y'all and open y'all mind and help y'all know it's something bigger out here than us. And we have purpose. Each of us are here with our own divine purpose and our own divine mission. Are you ready to step in? Are you ready to step into that? Are you ready to transform? I have a beautiful butterfly just visited my window, and it lets me know y'all are transforming, y'all are leveling up, y'all are stepping into y'all purpose, and I'm proud of y'all for that. Like, if I can trigger something in you or awaken something in you that make you just want to ask one more extra question, like whatever it is, I'm here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Even if y'all just got questions just on anything, or just just want to share your story, I always got my comment section. I always got my email. I be chilling. I look at that shit. Give me a day or two and to get to it, but 9 times out of 10 I'll get to it. My comments, even if I can't get to it, I see it, I love it, I appreciate it. I still got my busy life too that I gotta work with and handle, but I'm still here for y'all. I still pray for y'all, even if I'm not here for y'all in person right there with you. I'm always praying for my collective, and I'm always wishing nothing but the best for y'all. And y'all are awesome, and we're gonna all be successful. We're all here. Let's grow together. Let's love together. Let's laugh together, and let's do it big. You know what I'm saying? I got love like people aren't total assholes. Okay, let's love like people aren't total assholes. Of course, you've been hurt. People can be stupid, selfish, destructive fucknuts. But choosing to live a life like with your dukes up, waiting for the asshole and everyone to come out, insulates you from the brilliance in people. You'll be a force to be reckoned with if you love people with the tenderness and ferocity of someone who's digging for the gold in everyone. So I'm feeling like Spirit is telling you to let your guard down. It's good people in this world. I'm feeling like people need to step in their truth. There's so much blue on this spread, blue on all the cards that are out. So someone needs to speak their truth, you know, trust their insights, you know what I'm saying? And trust that not everybody in this world are assholes, like the card was saying. Like, excuse me, a lot of people in this collective, you've been hurt before in your, some of y'all are scared to like build those relationships, meet people, go out and talk to people and connect with people, because you're just waiting for the next moment for someone to hurt you, because you're just like, everybody's terrible. You're looking already prejudging and having your mind made before you give someone a chance, already expecting them to hurt you before they can even tell you what their fucking name is. And it's making you have your guard up and a defense around you, a shield around you, when it's like, it's good people out here, and you have to understand that you've worked yourself up to be in a high vibe and energy, and you attract what you are. So if you're in a high vibe, it's going to be good vibing, high vibing people that come to you. So you can't keep pushing these people away. They're on your wavelength at this point. And it's like some of you have made it so far. So I pick up an energy of people that are newly getting into spirituality. I'm picking up an energy of people that have been in it. They're vibing high, and they're just nervous to take that step of, you know, building and connecting with people. Because you're like, I've been doing this fine by myself this whole time. Like, I'm not trying to have nobody come in and shake up my world. But sometimes you need your world shooken up a bit, you know, and sometimes it's needed. Sometimes we need to lose control a little bit. Sometimes, you know, sometimes we need that. And it's somebody that's being too overly controlling of their destiny, pretty much. And it's time to let go. It's time to surrender to the divine. Let me tell you, along my journey, this was one of my biggest lessons that was getting me. Surrendering to the divine was so tough. Like, letting go of my, because I'm a person that I like to be in control. You know what I'm saying? I like to be in control of my surroundings, of my little world around me. It's like to lose control, to be helpless, and just to allow somebody to completely lead the way and have final say in what's going on with me, and I just sit back and have to just allow it. That shit was so terrifying. Like, to just trust, like, you know, spirit or the divine or the universe, like, y'all just here, and y'all just, like, you can't see it. You're trying to convince yourself to believe in something you can't see. Like, that shit was tough. Like, and I'm like the type of person, I'm gonna need a little proof. So my spirit guides, they knew I needed a little more to be convinced. Like, they knew. So they was like, okay, we got to give her some physical signs. Like, we got to show her. Like, but then when them signs just keep coming and you just can't deny it, like, you know what? I fucking seen 10, 10, 10. Or I said 10. Well, yeah, that too. I just seen 10, 10 or 4, 4, 4 like 50 times in a day. Like, you can't tell me that ain't no sign. Or like, now I'm might see like the same type of flower 20 different ways. I see it on an ad I'm watching on social media, then I see an ad, then I see that same flower on somebody's reef on their house or something. I see that same flower riding by this neighborhood, see the same flower on my box of essential oils or something. Then I'm like, you know what, these are really signs at this point. Like, this is not no make-believe shit. And my spirit guides, they knew they had to convince me, because they know it was hard for me to believe in something that I couldn't see. I was already raised not to believe, like, in, like, I was raised by people that didn't believe, like, in these things. Like, I was raised not to believe in, like, I wasn't like a Christian or anything. Everybody around me were Christians. I didn't believe in Christianity. I was actually taught by a person that was so, like, against, like, the spiritual stuff. Like, turns out they were more spiritual than they led on, because they were into black magic and shit like that. But raising me like it was just unreal, like anything unseen is unreal and things like that, and really stood beside it. And for me to get older, making my own decisions and stepping into my own faith and what I believed in, I now believe in what I can't see, you know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of it, you know? It's called blind faith for a reason. And to have faith, it's moments, you know, I look back at my life, when I really surrendered to the divine, I was like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know what's the way, but I trust in you that you'll make a way. You telling me, like, I'm telling y'all, when I ran away from home, it was so scary. It was so terrifying, because I did not have a plan. I didn't have a plan at all. Just my spirit guides told me go. They just said go, and go now. I had no idea where I would end up. I had no idea where I was headed. I didn't have no idea if I jump over this cliff, will you catch me? And my spirit guides showed me, like, and for a person that had deeply rooted trust issues, like people really doing me dirty, like from every which way. So it's like to have faith in something I can't see, like for real, so terrifying, y'all. But I took that leap. And from then on, that's when I had my understanding of what it meant to have the faith of a goddamn mustard seed. Ain't a mustard seed just like a dot on a paper? If you just dot a paper with the tip of like a pen or a pencil, the faith of a mustard seed. I had nothing to work with. It's just, all I knew was go. I left, and I made it. I made it out alive. I was on the run for a while. I had people after me, even people in the system. I was running away from the fucking system. It was people that could have control over things around me that, y'all, it was crazy. It's like I was not just running away from people back from my home. I was even running while I was on the run. Like, this person that was after me, trying to end me, my own fucking family, like they had connections. It took a lot to get out and escape that situation. And I'm just happy that I made it to the other side of that. But to really just leave everything behind, run off with no plan, but you know you have to do it for your life. It's either me go and take this chance and see what happens and have faith in my spirit guides, or I stay back here and literally like really was about to, like, I don't even like to say that because the words have power, but this lady was trying to end me. Like, this lady was literally trying to end me. That was in the works, like, to really end me. Like, my karmics was out of control. My karmics were people close to me. It was my own family. Like, it's unquestionable things that happened around me my whole life. It never made sense. Then getting older, getting into spirituality, understanding the source of where all these these questions unanswered, these missing people and all this shit, where a lot of this shit was coming from, figuring out all this shit and escaping that shit. I can't do nothing but thank my awakening and being open and awakening myself to spirituality and teaming up with the divine, teaming up with God and that divine source and showing me the way. And honestly, I couldn't ask for no other better way to live, better way to love, better way to believe. Like, seriously. So if I'm just saying, like, on some real shit, I'm just talking from my heart and my passion, my little testimony. But if it relates to you in any way, I feel like y'all should take it a little more seriously. Look into it. Try to get better understanding of this stuff. That, ask questions. Try to see, whatever you're interested in. Research it. Get books on it. Read more. Do whatever it is. But, if you have that urgent feeling that's kicking you, that's saying like, hey, maybe I should learn a little more, or questioning about the things around you. Like, it's okay to question things. No question's a dumb question, and you should question things. It's how you get to the bottom of things. And, have faith in your own intuition. Have faith in you. Trust that the things that you're feeling, believing, and seeing, you got to trust yourself more than anyone. It all starts with you. It starts with you. It ends with you. This life is more selfish than we would like to believe, but then it's also other people to connect with as well. We're still a species. Humans are a species that connect, and we interact and things like that. So you ain't gonna get through this life alone. But you also ain't gonna get through this life trying to please everyone else either. So I feel like we're gonna end it there. I was gonna pull a card here, but I'm just gonna go off the card on the back of here because I was tuned into it. So, oh, that's crazy. Y'all. This is beautiful. And with this card being a rainbow, that's significant to me from everything that I was just telling y'all about. Because along my journey, my spirit guides kept representing my escape and getting away as a rainbow. So even as the rainbow, they're like, look, the pot of gold is here. And they'll be telling me, like, you're here on the rainbow. You're here on the rainbow. You're right there on the rainbow. And even the day before I really, really got away from these people, like, because like I said, I was running away from these people for a few months, trying to get away from, I'm telling you, I was running away from people that had pulled in the system and all types of stuff. Like, the system could be very crooked, depending on, or these systems in general can be very crooked. And I was running for months, y'all. I'm alive though. I'm motherfucking alive, and I made it to the other side. And I'm here today to be able to share these messages to help other people, help assist y'all in the things that y'all are going through. Nothing short of a blessing. This is something I wanted to know. This is something I knew I wanted to do before all that shit. And now I got to a good space where I could actually start my channel and do this shit for y'all. Y'all. And right before I got away to where I made it to my personal promised land of freedom, I seen a rainbow. It was literally two rainbows. Literally two rainbows came through the sky. And they said when I seen that rainbow, that's when I would know. And I seen those rainbows. I seen those rainbows, and then I was free. And y'all, some of y'all need to know you gonna make it to that end of the rainbow. Or some of y'all need to know you're already at the end of the rainbow. But you have to believe it to be true that you got through the hard part. You've been running for so long. You've been going through so much bullshit for so long. It's hard to believe, like, am I really done fighting? Have I really found that internal peace? You made it. Like, you made it. You made it to the other side. How she said on the song, turn that pain into the pleasure. Turn that pain into pleasure. Some of y'all are finding y'all divine partners in that divine high-level soulmate and that love that gives y'all those butterflies. Some of y'all, that's part of your karmic justice, you know. It says you are the blessing. You are a blessed soul and a blessing to this world and others. In giving, you also receive. For life is an ebb and flow of love and blessings. We are all of a single essence and one in spirit. To give is to bless both yourself and others. So share that love, share that knowledge, share that eternal peace, and work on yourself. As you awaken, a lot of people that are spiritual don't realize helping yourself is helping others. We're connected on a soul level. When you decide to wake up, believe it or not, you're waking up millions of souls connected to you energetically. So each person that wakes up and follows their divine purpose, you're helping millions. That might be crazy to wrap your mind around, but you're helping millions of souls because we're connected. We're interconnected beings. Some of you decided to awaken and you've helped millions of lives simply from you waking up. You woke, you woke up the world. You put those little, what's it called? Is it like jumper cables? It's like putting jumper cables on. And then the rest of these souls are like, shock and wake up. You waking them up just from you being you. So don't hold back that love. You got so many souls to help heal and help awaken. Y'all, I hope this helped. This was a very spiritual read. And I hope that it helped. And I hope that, I hope y'all keep being amazing people. Hope that y'all keep at your spiritual journeys. And I want y'all to know that your spirit guides, God, the universe, however you want to address it, whatever you call it, it's very proud of you. Very proud of you. Your ancestors that are channeling through me for this reading, very proud of you. Your passed over loved ones, ancestors, all that. So proud of you. And keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all have a wonderful day, night, or whenever you're checking out this reading. And peace, love, and blessings, y'all.